by a series of misleading defensive schemes for TNT. Nag-iiba-iba yung look nila eh. Minsan magma-man to man. So kagawa ka ngayon ng man-to-man offense. Tapos all of a sudden magto 2-3 defense itong TNT. So meron pang learning curve na ginagawa itong Phoenix para ma-read kung paano nila aatakihin yan. Pero ito, ano to, protocol talaga to. Pag nagasgasan ka at medyo may dugo, kailangan you stop the bleeding before you resume play.
That was probably yung 3-on-1 scramble for the loose ball near the end of the first quarter. Kung saan, natumba nga etong si Pugoy. Second quarter po, nagbukas na. Phoenix has possession. It is Garcia with Chua, Wright, Perkins, and Azul. Katapat sila Washington. Andiyan din si Montalvo, Castro, Rosario, and Pugoy. Matthew Wright can get his offense going from the line after fishing for that foul.
And doing a masterful job again. He knows that he's going to be double teamed every time he uses the ball screen. So it's imperative for TNT, as soon as Matthew gets the ball and he uses that pick and roll, a sudden trap must happen. Otherwise, he can weave his way towards the basket and score on a high percentage layup.
First point of the game para dito kay Matthew. Yung 12 puntos in a quarter, we don't see that as often anymore, Coach RG.
Kaya alam mong medyo na-off balance sila eh. Kasi they only shot 4 and made. They shot 18 times but made 4 field goals. You've talked about their 0 out of 6 from deep and also 7 turnovers in 12 minutes.
Rosario working against Perk. Hinahanap si Jason. Castro na ipit. Shot clock is at 5. Nice bounce to Washington. Ako, nabitin. Hindi nasa po na malinis yan.
Sayang. Ganda ng setup job ni Kib Montalvo ron. Open na open si Washington pero dumulas yung bola.
J-Wash saying tinamaan daw siya sa siko. Ball will go the way of Phoenix. Azul ang aatake kontra dito kay Castro. It is Perkins now back over to RJ. Phoenix in motion. Perkins to the corner. It is Wright who gets stopped on his tracks. Now he gets it back against Washington. Matthew right between the eyes.
Jay Washington really wanting to stop the dribble penetration of Matthew Wright. That's why he sagged off a little bit. But that was the cue for Matthew Wright to launch his shot 3 feet away from the white line.
5-0 run, all courtesy of Wright here para dito sa Phoenix, and that brings them back to within 4. Jason will be at the line sa kabila. Sinukat talaga si J-Wash eh. Ayaw bigay ni J-Wash. As he said, ayaw bigay yung atake. Tinirahan sa labas.
The thinking of J-Wash is, since I am a big guy and he's supposed to be faster than me, then I just have to make sure that I have enough time to cover his penetrating angle. But Matthew Wright saw it otherwise. He saw that space. He can shoot that from that far away from the three-point area. Then he will just let the defender pay.
First triple of the game din yun for Phoenix as a team. Tignan natin if that opens up the ring para sa kanila. Jason goes 2 for 2. Yeah, his struggles from the free throw line na nakaraan, di ba?
Yes, he was 4 out of 10 in game 2. You don't see that kind of a shooting from the free throw line from the blur.
Chua's in trouble. Kinukuyog na siya ng 3. Chua humihiling ng timeout but he was tied up. Kaya jump ball ang tinawag dito.
If you're TNT, you know that you're down in the series. You see something like that. Diving for the ball, 3 white shirts as compared to only 1 from Phoenix. So you know that there is a sense of urgency. So that sense of urgency must be translated into productive and positive basketball play for them.
It is Chua against Montalvo. Parks will pick up that tip. At siya na rin ang didiskarte rito. Perkins right in front of him. Aram on the slide. Aram on the catch. To the corner they go, and the wing, Pugoy lights it up! So 5-0 run din ang sukli ng TNT doon sa 5 sunod ni Matthew Wright. Chua hesitates. Shot clock is at 10. Right against Castro. They go the other way. Hazul, quick release. Doesn't work. Montalvo with a board, pitches it out. Pogoy locates Castro. Pero si Chua yung kasunod. Pogoy again. The one-hander gets the basket. Nagkauban pang foul.
TNT, after 5 unanswered points done by Matthew Wright, now they're 7-0 and a chance for a 3-point play for RR Pugoy.
Amazing play of the quarter natin yan. Powered by Smart. Experience next level speeds with Smart 5G.
For getting into the minds of Phoenix, that's one thing that Tropang Giga is trying to do. Just make sure that they don't get comfortable. You can see it from the guys on the bench for TNT. Yung bigla silang magsisignal na they are going to sit on a zone. And all of a sudden, itong Phoenix, they have to change their attack right away. But in doing so, it's either they take a hurried shot o di kaya mag-turnover sila.
Di na ipasok ni Pogs yung bonus, kaya 7-0 run lang to. Azul lost it to Parks. Ray against 3. Natapikan ni Heruela doon.
One of the few bright spots here for Phoenix, not giving up an easy fast break attack for Bobby Ray Parks. It is something that they've done religiously in the first 3 games. Just making sure na itong TNT is just a half-court offensive team. Not a lot of mileage on fast break situations.
Perkins. Malinis na malinis yung 3.
Daming mga pagkakataon in this conference. Kinakailangan nila pumuntos. Perkins usually, he will just use his strength to back down anybody. But now, he has that face-up jumper all the way from the 3-point area and is just doing it with so much confidence.
Pogoy with some daylight. Di makabawi. Na-sandwich si Eram dito sa kabila. Loose ball foul whistled on Heruela as you take a look at this assist of the game na hatid sa atin ng Tanduay. Tibay na loob, tibay Tanduay. Enciso. Babalik kay Pogs. Roger Ray with a pull-up J. Eram keeps it on this side. Fresh 14 para sa mga nakaputi. Pogoy wants to take on Perkins. Goes the other way. Everything but the basket doon.
Oh, he was able to elude the defense of Perkins, but unfortunately, he was not able to have the right elevation to finish his layup.
Minsan sa ganda ng kilos mo, nauubos to sa take-off dahil sa slithery movements.
May mga pagkakataon din kasi na pag ankle breaker ka, akala mo may puntos yun. Diba? Kasi maghihiyawan na yung mga kakampi mo eh. Tapos kakapusit ka sa pag-layup, yun ang nangyari ron kay RR Pugoy.
Right off the curl. Looking for Perkins down low. Now they're trying to convince everybody that he was in the act. Kita naman pinapasa eh. Montalvo whistled for that foul. The veteran Ryan Reyes relieving the rookie. Castro humahabol. Umabot ba? Hindi pa. Next dead ball na. Perkins steps beyond. Pangalawang tres na yan ni Perk. Pangatlo ng Phoenix in this second frame. And this will force TNT into a timeout with still over 8 minutes remaining in the second. Jason Perkins catching fire in this second quarter. Kaya 5 na lang ang inahabol ng Phoenix.
Tayo ang bida. Tayo ang bida.
after shooting 0 for 6 from the three-point line. Noong first quarter, itong Phoenix nakaka 3 of 4 na dito sa second. Dalawa doon, courtesy of the not-so-lefty, hefty Jason Perkins now with 10 points.
It's all about being resourceful in their shot selection. Usually, itong si Perkins will just bully his man down, back anybody down because that is where his strength is. But because of his shooting from the outside, it leaves the defender guessing ano ba ang ititira, and back-to-back threes for Perkins, and now the momentum has quickly shifted on the side of Phoenix. 8 unanswered points for them.
Grabe naman yung power step na yun, Coach RG, to elude the defense. Abueva with a hit, Phoenix within 3. Ano isusuklay ng TNT? Ray with a floater to push their lead back up to 5.
Separation, that is what TNT wants in this ball game. They don't want to be burdened by Phoenix offensive onslaught, yung didikit ang laban, tapos magpapanik sila. Ang gusto nila, every now and then, makaka-offense at makakasagot sila doon sa run ng ginagawa ng Fuel Masters.
Ryan Reyes picks up the foul. That's going to be the 14th foul para dito sa TNT. Mahigit 7 minuto pa natitira sa ating first half.
They want to play aggressive on the ball defense, and even yung passing lanes, they want to cover it. So what they're basically doing is, maski yung mga off-the-ball players, gusto nila ma-deny. Pero ang galing rin magpasabit itong mga players ng Phoenix, kaya natatawagan ng foul itong tropang Giga.
Coach Topex complaining about that last piece of action. Sinasabi yata may hindi magandang tama sa bread basket si Azul. Heruela has Rios, Abueva, Wright and Perkins with him. Matthew makes his move, double team ang sumagupa. Napunta pa kay Perkins yung bola. Jason in trouble. Scramble, it is picked up now by Troy. Inabot kagad dito kay Castro. Somebody's hurt. Tinuturo ni Jason. Ryan Reyes is shaken up. That's going to be the second time out of the third para sa TNT. We'll check out what happened sa aming pagbabalik. So both squads with less than 7 minutes remaining sa ating first half. It is TNT on the attack. Abante sila ng 5. The blur, they swing it around. Pugoy hindi masapo ng malinis. Inabot sila ng 24 sa shot clocks.
And you just have to appreciate the activity of Phoenix, making sure that every time there is an extra pass, somebody is in front of a TNT player. And just a bad execution for TNT. Off a timeout, they turn the ball over. A chance for Phoenix to score again.
And Ciso with a hand on that one. Assignment ni Simon dito is to hound si Matthew Wright. They know this guy is back in form. Naka-25 puntos lang nakaraan, tapos naka-3 araw na pahinga pa. Ngayon, scoreless siya ng first quarter, pero may 5 na dito sa second.
They have no other recourse but to defend Matthew Wright, and you have to defend him before he even catches the ball.
Heruela against the shot clock, trying to bail him out. Pugoy, tinukuran daw yung balikat ni Rios.
Not a very good foul because they were already able to foil the initial attempt of Phoenix. Now with 6:02 remaining, after the foul of Pugoy, that will put them in team penalty. So lahat ng mga succeeding loose ball fouls, defensive fouls, 2 free throws ibibigay for the Fuel Masters.
Matthew on the move, on the run. Biten. Rios trying to clean it up.
Hindi mga nakakakuwing sa team ni Coach Topex Robinson. There were games wherein R.R. Garcia biglang titikada makakashoot ng 3. At Brian Orwella in game 2 had a total of 10 points. Itong si Jansen Rios, kasama talaga sa rotation ni Coach Topex, so always a positive contributor, not just offensively, but pati yung kanyang toughness on defense.
Rosario's turnaround doesn't work. Di nagkaamo yan si Abueva at si Perk.
Rosario must slow down a little bit. He's up against a small defender. He was already able to find an opening, and yet he was not able to finish.
Castro working against Garcia. Now he's picked up by Wright. They go to the right side. Pugoy with a one dribble pull up. That's talaga si RR, but it is picked up by Troy. Castro from the punches it through.
This is what you don't want to give TNT. If they have a lot of opportunities to score because they keep the ball alive, they get second chance opportunities, umaakyat yung kumpiyansa nila. So for Phoenix, it's imperative for them to limit TNT to just one shot at the basket.
Garcia trying to squeeze through 2 defenders. Lost it to the baseline. Take another look at that booming triple from Jason just moments ago. That pushes TNT's lead back up to 6.
And usually the scramble after an offensive rebound, it's impossible for you to locate your initial assignment. Kaya nakakashoot ng ganun open si Jason Castro.
RR Pugoy shooting blanks here inside the AUF Sports Arena powered by Smart 5G. 3 of 10 na si Roger Ray so far this game. Castro off the spin. Trying to go glass. No. Rios will push it. 2-on-1. Rios huli! Ni Pugoy pero merong foul.
Third
Yun
personal
lang.
foul called against R.R. Pugoy, and Jansen Rios, instead of making an extra pass to Matthew Wright, really wanted to attack the defense of Pugoy. And buti na lang, nakakuha siya ng malaking isda. You talked about R.R. Pugoy's shooting in this quarter, 3 out of 10. And in the previous 3 games from the 3-point area, he is just 3 out of 15 for 20%. Napakababa.
Ang mga bida, todo ang tutok at saya sa TV5. Iniimbitahan kayo na sumali at sa Tutok Saya Watch and Win promo kung saan pwede kayo manalo ng 10,000 pesos weekly at 50,000 pesos sa grand draw. Visit the TV5 Facebook page for more information. 33-29, TNT's lead is 4. Montalvo to Castro. Strong drive, doesn't work. Phoenix will push it the other way. Garcia inantay si Wright, fake lang pala. Now he's picked up by Parks. Abueva to right, lilipad si Matt. Doesn't work. Nagambala ni Rosario, Parks sa kabila. Gets the basket, may kasama pang foul.
Second time was more beautiful for TNT. The initial attempt at running and scoring in a fast break attack foiled when Jason Castro missed his layup. But here, si Bobby Ray Parks made sure that he will be good for 2 points and a chance for 3.
Lakas move na yun. Natin sa atin ang Cobra plus Vitamin C. Lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink.
So you can just see the defensive intensity from these 2 teams. Not a lot of layups before that layup shot of Bobby Ray Parks. Even the attempt of Matthew Wright, contested yun. So yung interior defense ngayon ng Tropang Giga, talagang pinapalakas sila. Kaya minsan, nakikita mo, they are sitting on the zone because they want to clog the paint.
Montalvo back to the bench. Washington back on para dito sa Tropang Giga. Ray takes care of the free throw. 13 puntos na para kay Parks Jr. 36-29, that is TNT by 7. Wala na pong 4 na minuto natitira sa ating ikalawang yugto. 3-second violation whistle ni Ron Perkins.
So now, yung pick and roll coverage ng Tropang Giga, it's very obvious. Matthew Wright off the screen trap. If Chua flares out, there will be a rotator. So they're forcing itong Phoenix to make the extra pass. And now they're becoming tentative doon sa kanilang mga tira dahil alam na may pasugod eh.
Parks. Looking around, gets it over to Jason. Rosario with a pick. Jason for the three. Jason Castro really pouring it on in this first half.
11 total points for Jason Castro. We've talked about his game-long brilliance in Game 1 wherein he erupted for 20 points. But in the last 2 games, only 10.5 points per ball game for the Blur. But now, naungusan niya na yun. 11 puntos na ang kanyang nai-score.
Matthew Wright makes Samboy De Leon pay. Nagulat nga ako, lumalayo pa si De Leon. His job is to shadow Wright.
That is precisely the point. And you saw the frustration dun sa coaching staff ng TNT. There is one mission for you. Keep an eye on Matthew Wright. Stay connected all the time. And still you can't do that? Talagang may problema ka sa focus.
Yung apat, pabayaan mo sila. Pag nashutan yun, hindi mo problema. Di ba? Matthew on the move. Nakita niya, teka, medyo mahaba galamay ni J-Wash. Perk is tied up. Travel ang tawag dyan.
Bumawi naman si Samboy De Leon, making sure that yung kanyang miscue defensively, mabiyayaan ng mas magandang forced turnover. So after this timeout, babalik ang bola sa Tropang Giga.
Binanggit mo na kanina to, Coach Ryan. Doon sa dalawang talo ng TNT, ayun, 2 losses, 21 total points, 10.5 nga po yung average niyan doon sa dalawang talo. Eh sa ngayon, nasa second quarter pa lang tayo, nasa kota na, 11 points na si Jason Castro.
Tama yung nabanggit mong yan. Pero yung talagang alarming dun sa numero ni Jason Castro in their 2 losses, yung bang kanyang 22% from the field, napakababa yun sa kalibre ni Jason Castro. So it is turning out that in this series, Jason Castro is the barometer for Tropang Giga. Lalong-lalo na yung kanyang brilliance nung Game 1. We saw that 20 points. He was so in control. He towed his team to victory, especially in the last 2 minutes of play. Kaya ngayon, yun na yung mindset niya. Hahanap muna siya ng puntos dahil kailangan yun ang kanyang kupunan.
Jason going to the right side. They want to pound it into Troy. Naguluhan naman ni Chua si Rosario.
Hindi na tayo nagugulat dun sa ganong mga last line defense ni Chua. He's the best shot blocker in the league. Kaya nahihirapan makapuntos yung mga malalaking players ng Tropang Giga. Pero out of control, Calvin Abueva was not able to hit the rim. He hit the shot clock.
Automatic turnover yan. Eram nagbabalik para dito sa Tropang Giga. 8 abante ng TNT, 39-31. Largest lead of the game was 11 kani-kanina. 2-minute warning na ng ating first half. Montalvo nagtabay, binigay kay Castro. Jason picks up his dribble, gets it to Parks. No looks into J-Wash. Balik kay Castro, straight away 3. Bang!
He was just waiting for the ball to get to him. Third three-pointer for Jason Castro. A total of 14 points here in the first half.
Binanggit mo na. Ito si Castro nagiging barometer. 11 abante nila ulit. He is plus 14. Make that plus 12 na lang because of this hit. So far in this game, para kay Jason, yung plus minus ha. Chua though with a 3-point play opportunity.
Oh, first 2 points for Chua. And problem and miscommunication on defense for TNT, allowing Chua to score on an easy layup and a chance for a 3-point play.
Game 3, Chua was shot 0 for 7 from the field in the first half bago magtrabaho bigla pagdating ng third and fourth quarters, di ba?
But he was just incredible in game 2. After only scoring 3 points in game 1, he went on a scoring splurge in game 2, scoring 18 points, grabbing 8 rebounds, and single-handedly protecting the paint for his team.
3-point play completed there by Justin Chua. Ngayon, hindi na siya nagantay ng second half para makapag-ambag. Castro again. Doesn't work. Azul para sa rebound. Azul being chased by Montalvo. TNT has been in the penalty since the 6-minute mark. 2 shots to para kay RJ.
And that is why you really have to nurse your fouls early, and especially in the opening minutes of a particular quarter, because that will force you to play less aggressive on defense, lalong-lalo na pag team penalty ka na. Yung ganon, ordinarily good defense yun, just staying in front. Pero kung overly aggressive ka, there is a chance for the referees to call a foul against you, and then yung kalaban mo mag-free throw.
Brace yourselves sa isa sa pinakamalaking virtual run ng taon as 7-Eleven Run 2020 turns into a Christmas virtual run for a cause. On November 30 to December 12, 2020, over 40,000 participants will be part of history. Let's all come together to run for a cause and unity. Sama-sama tayong makisaya sa 7-Eleven Christmas Virtual Run 2020. Maganda, para-paraan lang, Coach RG. Hindi pa tayo pwede magsama-sama sa marathon. Virtual run na padadala ng 7-Eleven.
Ang saya niyan.
111.1 remaining sa ating first half. Counter steal. Alam mo, nagkakagulo sa ingay, no? Pero yun talaga, yung buong bench ng Phoenix tumutulong talaga sa lima nila sa sahig to try and confuse the opposing team.
Very animated talaga itong bench ng Phoenix. They love their chances to go to the finals for the very first time in their very young franchise. Pero hindi naman ganun-ganun lang bibigay itong TNT led by Jason Castro. Look at his stat line, 14 points, 4 out of 5 from deep, and 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. So you know na medyo maganda na focus ni Jason Castro. It was more of an aberration. He's shooting from the free throw line in game 2. Especially there was a point na tayong dalawa nagtitinginan. He was 3 out of 9. And all of a sudden, he was 4 out of 10. Diba? Parang ano ba to? This is not Jason Castro. Yung 80% shooter na kilala natin from the line.
Castro goes 2 for 2. First start niya to, no? Of the bubble. Dito kay Jason. Of course, TNT is looking to live to fight another game. Kaya sagad na nga, diin kung diin. Starting 5 pa lang si Jason, ipinasok na. Right to Chua. Tumingin pa sa kanyang kanan, napasapit niya si Jay Wash. That little hesitation caused Jay Wash to give up 3 free throws.
He's an intelligent player itong si Chua. Not really that athletic, but he just knows how to play basketball. Meaning defensively, he will just use his long arms to block or di kaya to distract the opponent. Ito naman, alam niya na kayang-kayang sumabit ng kanyang mga didepensa dahil nakakashoot siya from the outside.
This is a testament to the work this kid has put in, Coach RG. Ang dami niyang inikutang team in his young PBA career, nakalima na yan. Pero pagdating dito sa Phoenix, especially this last off-season, grabe ang in-improve na itong bata. And you see it in his numbers.
He has found a home here under the system of Coach Topex Robinson. And you look at the roster of Phoenix, you'll see guys na merong championship pedigree. Yung pumasok, itong si Malyari, 4 championships with the Pure Foods franchise, dating San Mig Coffee. Si Calvin Abueva was able to win one with Alaska together with RJ Hazul. Si R.R. Garcia had stints with San Miguel. He was also able to get one championship. Pati ito si Justin Jewell, 1 year with one championship with the San Miguel franchise.
Parks in trouble. Right all over him. Shot clock is at 7. Washington attacks Chua. Spins the other way. Jay Wash nagpabitin. Rebound na kanino. Semerad trying to keep it alive. Castro keeps it on that side. Jason to the baseline. Penalty na rin itong Phoenix. Jason Castro in takeover mode in this do-or-die game para sa TNT Tropang Giga.
You could just see it in his eyes. He's just so focused the moment he started in this ball game. Dito na ngayon makikinabang yung load management na binigay sa kanya ng coaching staff. He's still fresh towards the end of our conference. Usually, quarterfinals, early part ng semifinals, tas-tas na yan sa pagod eh. Pero nakikita natin yan, meron pang, kumbaga parang second wind na binibigay itong si Jason Castro.
They had Jason sit out a couple of games to rest up on different injuries. To manage his load na rin, di ba?
Dahil historically, you look at itong success itong TNT, makikita mo naman talaga it is because of Jason Castro towards the end. Of course, Jimmy Alapag nandyan, Ranedel de Ocampo also was there. But si Jason Castro ang naging timon ng kanilang kupunan. At nung nawala na si Jimmy Alapag, nodoble pa yung kanyang minuto. So mileage-wise, ang haba na nitong karera ni Jason Castro. Pero tagal nang hindi nagcha-champion ng TNT.
2015.
Di ba?
2015. Lilima na nga lang natitira dyan from the 2015 squad. As Phoenix will burn their 32nd timeout. Ika nga ni Dr. J, hindi naman mababaon yan sa second half.
Tama.
Yan, Phoenix yan. As we've been mentioning, yun ang kanilang binabaril. Kauna-unahang finals appearance sa PBA. Maganda rin pinakita nila nung 2019 Philippine Cup. Naka-twice to beat sila at the top of the standings. Ang problema, twice beaten sila. Yung gustong bumawi. Leading 2-1 in this best of 5.
They talk about Phoenix. They joined the PBA in 2016. They acquired the franchise of Barako Bull. And the first coach that they had was Coach Coy Banal, followed by Ariel Banguardia and then Louis Alas. And now, Topex Robinson ang kanilang head coach.
Azul will burn that clock. 45-38 na ang ating score. Malyari with an opening. Puta tayo nabot kay Jay Wash. Pagkakataon ngayon ng TNT, dagdagan pa kanilang kalamangan. Parks with 3 to shoot. Montalvo from the corner. That's good! That backfired on Phoenix in the worst way possible, RG.
They had an opportunity to go for the last shot in the second quarter. But good timing on the block. Jay Washington playing on extended minutes in tonight's game and doing a lot of positives. And on the other side, Bobby Ray Parks, look at him, just massaging the ball, waiting for an opportunity to score, and in the nick of time, passing it off to Montalvo, who was able to hit a buzzer beater to end the first 2 quarters.
So ang TNT nga po, ang makakapagbaon ng momentum into the half. 10 ang kanilang abante.